the Sinn Fein leader on the campaign trail, supporting her local candidates in West Belfast. In this Republican heartland, many hope this election will be a turning point in history. For a century, Northern Ireland has been dominated by politicians loyal to the British crown.
Hello. In this election, Sinn Fein has the opportunity to become the largest party, but also to take the post of First Minister. The significance in historical terms, but also contemporary terms, is that politics has changed in Ireland, that Ireland is changing, that we are now a more open, more progressive society, but also that the journey towards reunification, the ending of partition, 1 century later, we are now on a journey to a reunified Ireland.
After 35 years of conflict, the vast majority of people have accepted the peace settlement signed in 1998. Being Irish, being British, the politics of identity had largely gone out of fashion for younger voters, until Brexit reignited the debate.
And 100% are behind United Ireland. Do you want to join back to Europe? Do you want the availability of travel and things like that? Think about it like that way. If you want to be a part of Europe, that's our way in.
By joining the Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland would again be a full member of the EU. Many unionists think this would be playing with fire. During the campaign, rallies like this one were organised to show opposition to the so-called protocol, the Brexit arrangements, which created a trade border between Northern Ireland and Great Britain. The leader of the DUP, the largest unionist party, is a Brexit supporter.
We cannot move forward until unionists are able to support what is being done. And that means no protocol, because we do not support the protocol.
The DUP has vowed to block all power sharing in Northern Ireland until this issue is resolved.
The protocol has undermined our relationship with the rest of the United Kingdom. It is harming political stability in Northern Ireland. It is damaging our economy. It is driving up the cost of living in Northern Ireland, because the cost of bringing goods from Great Britain to Northern Ireland have gone up substantially. So that is why we need to have the protocol replaced with arrangements that respect Northern Ireland's place within the United Kingdom.
The DUP leader is beating the identity drum, hoping that all unionists will rally around the Union Jack. Another unionist rally, but the tune remains the same. Here in Saintfield, a local trader complains about the impact of the protocol on her business.
It has to go, it has to, and we'll have to take the consequences.
Beth Lunny has been running her garden centre for over 30 years. Since the UK left the EU, she found that plant growers based in England no longer delivered to Northern Ireland, which remained in the EU single market because of the export cost.
These little alpines, we used to get these regularly from England. Whenever the protocol came into place, I emailed to say would they still be able to supply them. They just came back and said no.
She can't buy these roses directly from England, but she can get them in the Republic of Ireland.
And they have been able to bring them across from the same growers, pot them up and then sell them back to us in Northern Ireland.
For Beth, the protocol also questions her identity.
As a British citizen, I feel I'm cut off from the rest of my country.
Did you get it? Have you got it?
On the other side of the community, many have a different reading of the situation.
The problems that are experienced with supply chain are about Brexit, not about the protocol. The protocol is the answer, at least in part, to the difficulties created by Brexit.
This food wholesaler on the North Antrim coast was particularly affected by the Brexit arrangements. It imports goods from Great Britain and sells them throughout Ireland. For this businessman, trade issues are being turned into questions of identity because of a political agenda.
There could be good long-term benefits of the protocol if a sensible viewpoint and solution is taken in terms of checks and in terms of goods. How do we understand that we are one island, and how do we trade better there, but also how do we trade well with Great Britain? Those to me are the bread and butter issues that we should be talking about, and not the same old things we maybe do go back to every election campaign.
After the election, many voters would expect to see politicians forming a government, but that's far from certain, as the future of the Northern Ireland Assembly is once again in question.